Well, now that Governor Eddie Calvo let Bill 343 lapse into law, what is next for the medical marijuana program that's been more than 2 years in the making? We sat down with outgoing Senator Tina Munoz-Barnes, who spearheaded this program, to learn more. It's been more than 2 years in the making. Residents voted to legalize medical marijuana in 2014 general elections, but its implementation was met with several challenges. Many were unhappy with the rules and regulations that were drawn up, and they voiced their concerns about more roadblocks than there was access for patients who truly needed it. These concerns are what led to Bill 343, the strengthening of the measure, which now includes more provisions to put the patient at the center of the measure. So what's next now that the law has passed?
The department will have 30 days to put the program into place so that they can start receiving applications. And again, for those patients who are truly suffering from debilitating health issues, that they have the opportunity to work this alternative if they so choose to do so.
One of the major changes to the original rules and regulations is a broadened council that will work closely with the Department of Public Health and Social Services. This council will be made up of various disciplines, including public health, the Board of Medical Examiners, Department of Agriculture, GUAM EPA, the legislature's Committee on Health, qualified patient advocate, 2 members from the public at large, a licensed possessor, and practitioners in the fields of oncology, neurology, psychiatry, and pain management.
We have not received the message yet from the governor, but I'm very appreciative that now full implementation of the rules and regulations can move forward.
As the original author of the bills to implement some form of medical marijuana usage on Guam, Senator Tina Barnes says she will continue to work on implementing the law, even if she will not be returning for another term in the 34th Guam legislature.
It's important that we follow through on that, and my commitment to the people of Guam was to make sure that this was facilitated through its implementation stage. So even if I'm not in, I would make sure that I will periodically follow up to make sure that the program is working.
Meanwhile, Senator Barnes says she will continue to push for home cultivation of medical marijuana. Last Friday, Governor Eddie Calvo vetoed companion legislation Bill 344. In his veto message, the governor said he didn't want to place a huge burden on public health and safety because home cultivation would mean more regulations and, of course, money.
I want to share with you that the premise of home cultivation was not to allow the government to conduct regular inspections. This was to give the patients the immediate access to the medical marijuana immediately in the privacy of their own home. But I will make my attempts in this final session before we adjourn Synod to see if I can get the 10 votes needed to override his veto.
And the senator says the medical marijuana program should be implemented within 30 days, which means it should be in effect before the end of January.